Hello everybody, welcome to KSI Data Research. So let me open the SQL Server. So here is the question. If you'd ask, how do you or have you used decimal data type in your tables? So you have to explain and how it works. So let me explain that. There are many different data type. One of the important one is decimal data type, which is used most of the financial institute. So let's first use the base we're going to use, which is practice. Under the practice, we can create this three columns of small data tables, which is purchase, IT, name, money. For the money, we are using the decimal uh, data types. Okay, so if I execute this, so we created the table. So now we can check the table, select all from the table is purchase. Okay, so this is our three columns of table. We wanted to put some data inside. So insert into table name and then values. We can put any ID, could be just number, and any name. And then we can put the decimal data. So how we can put the decimal data? Remember that this, where we just choose 5, 3. 5 is the 5 is the precision. Okay, 5 is the precision, and that precision, and 3 is the scale. Okay, so if I the formula is a 5 minus 3, whatever the precision minus scale, whatever the value you will get, that would be just before the decimal. Okay, here is the 2, only 2 digit we can put before the decimal. Okay, so after the decimal, we can put 3 digit. Okay, so this is always precision minus scale. That's the value we'll choose before the decimal. Okay, so this is the main thing over here. So if I put over here 5 minus 3 is 2, so we can choose any two number, 5, 6, dot, decimal, and then 3 value. So anything 1, 2, 3. So this is going to be accept. So this is the highest value we can put. See, we can see now, we can see the value now. Okay, so this is a 5, 6, 2 value. So now if I change more than 2 is not going to accept. Okay, or like, because it is only 3 minus 5. And after, we can put as many as, but is going to round it up to 3 decimal only. Okay, so you can check couple of more and see how it works now. Okay, so now if you wanted to put one more over here, you will see it is going to show overflow. Okay, see, look over here. If I execute this, it's going to say arithmetic overflow. So we cannot use that. And if you put over here number of more, but it will actually round it up also. Okay, up to 3. Okay, so if you execute this, see, it's rounded up. You will see now. See, still you're going to see 1, 2, 3. Okay, because this is rounded up to 3. Okay, so if I wanted to see few more example so that it will be really clear, so I will drop the table, and then we just created the new table. Okay, so now we wanted to choose something different. Say, for example, 3, 3. So what you going to see now? So how many digit we can put before the decimal? We cannot put any number before the decimal, because look over here, 3 is a precision minus scale. If you do that, it is 0. So that means before the decimal, we cannot put any value here. But after the decimal, we can put, still we can put 3 value. So, 1, 2, 3, or whatever we can put after the decimal, we can do that, but we cannot put anything before because it is 0. Okay. So let's check. So now if I just take one of those and paste it over here, so we cannot put anything here now. Only we can put, you know, because 3 decimal after the point we can put, but 3 minus 3 is 0, so we cannot put anything before. Okay. So now it is going to work. Or if you put anything, we can check now the value. It is going to see it is 0.12. But if you put anything over here, any number is going to be arithmetic overflow. Okay, because it is 3 minus 3 is 0. Similarly, like we can give more example over here. So we can drop the table and maybe you can put over here, say for example 8, and over here you put something 1. So, okay, so now 8 minus 1, 7. Okay, so that means if I wanted to put anything over here, so we can put up to 8 minus 1 is 7. So before the decimal, we can put up to 7 value. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It will accept 7. And then after that, it will take only one of them. Okay, one of. Okay, so now if we execute that, okay, okay, so invalid object name purchase. Okay, we have to, after drop the table, we have to actually create that. I haven't created the table. So now if you insert this, you have to see one row affected because we put 8 minus 1 is 7 or 7 digit before the decimal, after the decimal 1. So it is working. Okay, so if you look at the value, you can see 7 digit and 1. So now if you just put one more here, it is not going to work definitely because it is more than 7. Or like you can put less than 7, it is will accept. Okay, less than 7 is fine also. Okay, so this is acceptable, less than 7, but you cannot make it more than 7 because of 8 minus 1. So that is something you have to be in your mind. So if you look at the value, you can see 123.5. But again, I said over here, if you put number of point over here, doesn't matter. It will execute that. You still you're going to see point one decimal. Okay, so look over here. If you check over here, you can see it just after the point is one value. So is everything depend how you will decided the decimal. So if you put a float, it will actually for the value it can give you tiny error. So for the financial or bank, it is very important. We cannot do the tiny mistakes. So that's why decimal is very important to use it. So any financial place, if you go for interview, they are going to, they might ask you, how you use that data type. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for watching.